I'm the community associate at Ghana Tech Lab here.
Alright, so my name is Robert. You can call me Kofi. So I'm the community incubation associate here. I work with Nana Prempe. So we'll be taking you through the business development aspect of what you'll be doing here. So if you need anything, we are here to assist. Thank you.
Please, can you hear me? Yeah. I want to welcome all of you once again with my colleagues Norbert and Adelaide and the rest of the team that's also not around. You're so welcome to the Ghana Tech Lab, and I think you guys deserve a round of applause for making it. I don't know if you really understand how far you've gotten from thousands of applications to hundreds of students across the country, and now to just about 45 people here in Accra, the Ghana Tech Lab, going through a very amazing hackathon that's just about to happen within the next 4 days. And I think you really are the creme de la creme of people who have really pushed the boundaries to build something amazing. What you're part of is what we call the BASE program at the Ghana Tech Lab. And the BASE program is a very core component of our entire existence. So what the BASE program does is that it seeks to look for people with close to zero or little experience in software development. Give them the necessary skill sets or the basic skill sets to build software, and then with those skill sets given, and that's what you just did across your regions, there is a national hackathon. But let me talk more about the skill sets. Currently, you learned how to build mobile apps using technologies that are widely available. You all learned about HTML, right? Sure. Then you went to do CSS, then you did JavaScript. From JavaScript, you did React, and then you did React Native, right? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, good. So, in React Native, you are taught how to use a tool or a language like React Native to build your mobile apps, right? But before then, you were taught about mockups and how to use XD to design your interfaces and bring what's in your head on the computer before you even actually start coding, right? So that entire experience is what empowers you to create things. Because if you look at Instagram, WhatsApp, it was someone's imagination and he was able to turn it into a product. So the skill set we've given to you now has given you the capacity to build anything that you imagine, basically. So whether it's a business for children or for adults, or it's a B2B business or a B2C or a B2B2C, whatever kind of business, you can build your technology stack. You can build your application using the technology stack we've given to you. So that's really what the BASE program is. And you have just gone through it. Now, we don't want to leave you with just those skill sets. We want to help you turn those skill sets into a business. Like how you have a lot of startups. ExpressPay is very big, right? A lot of people use ExpressPay to buy airtime. Or star 170 is USSD for MTN Mobile. A lot of people use it. We want you to be able to take the skill sets and build businesses out of it. But we want the businesses to be relevant to the country. Are you with me? If you go and build an app for hailing maybe satellites or for renting satellites, it won't make sense here because we don't have those kind of services, do we? It won't make sense. But if you build an app, let's say, to help report if there's rubbish at the place to AMA so that you can come and pick it, that makes sense, or KMA, right? So basically, in this BASE program, we want you to begin to build solutions that are relevant to the market, so that at the end of the day, your technology or your product doesn't just sit on the shelf, like some of your university thesis, or a lot of you have done your final year papers, right? And it's just on the shelf somewhere in the university, right? We don't want a repeat of that. So this time, we want you to be able to take your applications and build them into the business. So during the hackathon, what happens is that you're given a short time to really prove your skills and say, look, I can really take what you're giving to me and build something that is useful. And it's useful and it requires more help to make it big. So after the hackathon, we are going to take some of the things you have done, or you're going to take you, the people, into the incubation program so that you can now learn how the other skill set, which is a business skill set, to turn the technology into a business, right? So Facebook is not just the app. There are thousands of employees behind Facebook doing a lot of things. That's what makes a business run. You understand? And for every dollar that someone pays for advertisements, 85 cents goes back to them as profit, and 25 goes as cost. What is the thinking behind it? How did they figure that out? how they become, within a span of 10 years, one of the richest and biggest companies on the continent. That's the kind of skill sets we want to give to you so that we can have the next big tech companies coming from Ghana. As a matter of fact, the tech industry has worth about $45 billion. And Ghana is poised and positioned to take advantage of it. So you guys, in the grand scheme of things, if you take a pyramid, okay, a pyramid of tech skills or tech entrepreneurs or tech opportunities, Ghana sits at close to the top part to take advantage of the $45 billion market opportunity. So if you really commit yourself, put in the effort, and build solutions that are relevant, your solution has the potential to really scale across the African continent and become the leading tool in whatever area you are building a solution for. So it's not just an event, 4 days, hack, build something, look for it in an incubation program, go through it and end of story. No, you are being positioned to build a pan-African business that will tap into large market opportunities. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Oh, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yes. So I just once again want to really applaud you guys for being part of such an amazing thing.
Bottom line, the reason why when everyone applied for the program, we never asked you whether you have an idea or you have a skill, is that we want you to start afresh, right? So that is the baseline. Whether you have an idea or you don't have an idea, whether you're doing something before or you have never done something before, we are all on the same platform. We are meeting here to how to apply the acquired skills to solve a problem. So that's what we are doing today. For the next 5 days, it's all about finding a problem and solving it. You might have encountered a problem before, that's okay. But the main focus of who is going to win or who will be selected, about 60% to be about the problem that you are solving and then the solution that you are going to give out. Alright? The technical part might be 20, 10% and all that. Do you understand?
Without guys like you. Okay, and that is because Ghana is nothing without guys like you taking up ownership of solutions to challenges. Somebody was asking yesterday, what is the use of engineers if we can't solve our basic problems? What's the use of technology if we can't use it to address basic problems? And we have set up this place with the mindset that we're going to drive with the appetite and the passion towards solving challenges through technology. So for short, ICT for development. What are the key things that you guys are passionate about? What do you want to do? What do you want to build a solution out of? And what do you want to build a business out of? So we love the fun bit of it, of just coding and creating something. But we like the hard bit of also creating a business and solution out of this. We want to see how many of you will be creating your tech startups through this opportunity. Platforms are given to everybody in life, but not everyone takes the platform as it should be taken. The fact of life is some of you will be winners, others will just say, well, let me just go through. But whatever you want to do, it comes back to you. When you are offered a piece of block, you decide to either break the blocks or decide to build something out of that piece of block. When I give you a Lego, you decide what you want to build out of that Lego. So in the same way, you have this opportunity, fully sponsored through this program with backing of the World Bank Ministry of Communication. The next thing is, how do you decide to move forward with this? Somebody can force a horse in the riverside, but you can't force it to drink. Even if you force it to drink, you can't force it to swallow. Even if it swallows, it may decide to pee everything out. What do you want to do with this opportunity? You are now by the riverside. It comes back to you. If you say you can, you are right. If you say you cannot, you are right. So what do you want to make out of this opportunity for the next 1 week? Really, you've gone through the first phase of the training program. Some of you have driven for several hours to get to this phase, and we appreciate that. But ultimately, it is not about just coming and being part of it. Something we say, we want to create winners. We want to be deliberate about creating winners. If you want to be a winner, we will give you a shoulder to ride on and be a winner. If you just want to get by to that, okay, we will be disappointed, but that is life. we want to believe that most of you here want to be winners. And when we say winners, you're going to take this up to the next stage. You're going to build something out of this and build a business out of it and make sure it's something that is not just a Ghana solution, but it's going to hit Africa by storm. We want to build case studies on the global scale out of Ghana Tech Lab. If people are doing Harvard Business Reviews on technology, there should be case studies from this space. And it's not going to be just a one-day thing. It's going to be spending your midnight hours. You're sitting down from morning to night because you believe in the solution, you believe in the beauty of your idea, and you want to make it work. And I tell you, once you see consistent action, results will show. Okay, sometimes some of us want to say, once I hit today, then the following day I'm going to get some money from somewhere, I put it in, and boom, I'm off. It doesn't happen like that. It's going to take time, but it's going to take your sacrifice and determination. If you do also the right teamwork, some of us will need to find people to just partner with. If I'm doing something and somebody's idea looks like a me too to my idea, what I mean by that is, once I share this, oh me too, I'm doing something similar. Why don't we come together and build something bigger? Why are all of us doing me too, and me too? Really, let's start having those conversations and partnerships. Let's look at building bigger and let's build better. But ultimately, know that there is, once there are challenges in the country, once there are problems, it means there's room for business. Every country which has lots of problems also has lots of prospects for businesses to succeed and to do well. I was in Liberia last week and somebody called me and said, why Liberia? Why are you wasting money traveling to Liberia when there's no money, transport doesn't work, there's no housing? I said, you know, the fact that this doesn't work and this is bad and this is bad and this is bad means that in a few years, those who are able to sow in the ground would see the results. So what about challenges that we are always complaining about in Ghana, which we have over 28 million talkers? Can we convert those challenges to opportunities? If we don't do that, I can promise you one thing. Young guys who go through Harvard and Stanford and Yale, young Chinese, young Koreans will come in here and fix those problems and you pay them for that. That is good if they come, but can we create indigenous solutions? So the charge is yours, starting from this week, build something, move on from there, one step after the other, and decide that you're going to be a winner. And once you do, you will win. Okay? So let's have fun this week. We'll always be coming through here, no interruptions, just build. But after that, move on the journey. Okay? So thank you very much. My name is Nelson.
Our leaders always want the best from us. But this is the case. I've seen to it that we are using only 1 week to bring out an app. Yeah. And for me, I've not seen anything like that. To bring out a very good.
Do you know what I have seen? I have seen people using 2 nights in hackathons. You have 1 whole week, day and night. Day and night. Day and night. 80 hours. No, you have 80 hours. People are using 2 nights. And the good thing is you have gone through the first phase of the training. Were you part of the first phase? So you have the foundation. This is the next stage. It's like the takeoff. And the world doesn't have time.
Hello, I'm Victoria from Western Region.
Hi, I'm Isa from Sunyani.
Hello, I'm Muftau from Asante region.
Hello, I'm Eric Niama from Upper East region.
Hi, I'm Esther Foley from Volta region.
And I'm also Noti from Accra. I'm Colbert Abdu from Upper West.
Hello, I'm Slimana Awal from Northern Region, Hoping Academy.
How's your experience that happened today?
It was awesome.
Thank you for giving us that opportunity. We are grateful.
Yes.
And discover more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To acquire more knowledge and then better ourselves.
Win the prize and send it.
Build up.
And also impact others about our knowledge.
We
To
expect
help
develop
solve problems in the society.
Make better business.
And make money out from whatever we are learning.
Of course.
Yes.
And we are so much grateful for Ghana Tech Lab.
Thank you.
My name is Ebia, and I'm in the Mobile App Hackathon, National Mobile App Hackathon. And I got into the program barely 2 months ago. I signed up around February, somewhere in February, yeah. And I just wanted to learn more of JavaScript and React and mobile app development.
My name is Eloba Holu, and I'm here to participate in the first National Mobile Hackathon. Okay, so I applied online. I saw the advert online, and I applied, and I got into the training, the 1-month training session, and we had a local hackathon, which I went through and was chosen to be part of the first National Mobile Hackathon, and now I'm here.
Hello, I'm Victoria from Takadi iCode. I got into the whole mobile app development training from a friend. A friend suggested it to me, and then I saw it to be a good opportunity to learn how to be able to program or build a mobile app.
My name is Kube Darling, and I'm here for the first National Mobile App Challenge. It was shared to us on a school platform, so we followed the link and subscribed.
I am Jacqueline Asaridati, a student of University of Ghana. I came here first to gain knowledge and also to network. There was a link circulating around for free mobile app development training. So I followed the link, I registered, and then I think a few days later I was called to select which time of the day I wanted my training to be. So either morning or evening. I chose the evening session. We started like the following week. Yeah, and there was a local hackathon sort of where you had to create your own mobile app something, and then from that you present it and the best student was selected. So that's how I ended up here in this hackathon. Yeah.
So my name is Andy Abejafa. I'm from iSpace, Accra. I'm 27 years of age. I'm a computer engineer, and I'm here to participate and hopefully win the hackathon. I saw the link on WhatsApp, and then I applied, and I was selected. And I was asked whether I prefer day or evening. So I chose to go for the full program during the day. So I was asked to go to iSpace, and then I was able to pass through that program successfully by Broadspace. So that's how come I got selected for this national hackathon. Yeah.
I'm Akasia Semfrempon from Upper West Eastern Consult. Okay, I saw it online. I was at home and I needed somewhere to go in Wa because I was bored. I don't know anyone there, so I just went online and I found it there. I applied.
So my name is Belinda Misoglu and I'm from Ghana Tech Lab, and I'm here for the hackathon. Yes. I saw the link. Okay, a friend actually sent me the link, so I just applied using the link, and then I got selected. And after a month's training, we had a project, and after the project, I was one of those selected to participate in this hackathon.
So the training was very intense and then very stressful, I would say. And so I had to cut off every other thing I was doing and focus solely on it to make sure I come out as one of the best in my center, my hub.
Okay, for the training, it was difficult because we had to use just 1 month to learn JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and React Native. So it was very difficult.
It was intense. Now we were driving from a different programming platform, that's React and React Native. So it was new. So we had to give it our all in order to catch up.
Okay, so most of my expectations have been achieved, right? Have been met. But then my expectation here is to win. Just win.
So I'm expecting to learn a lot, meet new people, and also build great stuff.
At the end of this whole hackathon, I expect that I'll be able to build a business out of the ideas that are being developed.
To identify societal problems and channel ways in solving them through mobile app development.
So actually thought it would be more coding. I didn't know we'll be doing design thinking and all that. So I thought probably would have been given something to even start. I thought would be given a problem to solve. I knew like a problem in Ghana. So I thought probably by now would have started trying to work something. And then on Friday we'll present our solution. I didn't know we'll do this whole process of taking your idea through all the stages and making sure it's fit for market and all that.
My expectation is to be able to create my own app, and it should be profitable.
To be able to know the full process that we need to undertake in order to fully develop an app.
Okay, so I'm from Ghana Tech Lab. Had my training here, and we were given the opportunity to select our own partners. So after the selection of partners, we were given a form to fill, and then our number was chosen by balloting, like the group number. So that's how we came out with the group.
Okay, so we're paired. We're in groups of 2. So from iSpace we are 4 guys. So we've been separated into groups of 2. Yeah.
And then we've been paired up with a team from Takrady. We came in 4 in the team that came from Takrady, and we've been paired up. So we are 2 in a group now. So after everything, I hope or I expect that my team member and I are able to make good use of the resources that are going to be given to us and make a business out of everything.
Hi, my name is Elo.
And my name is Ibiya. We are partners in the National Mobile Hackathon at Ghana Tech Lab. We met during class, yes. And the first day of class, I didn't know she had a big plaster on her forehead. So I was like, who's this? And then, over time, I got to know that she was very intelligent. Like, she was really smart. And she had some skills that I actually needed. So I found myself going to her most of the time. And she also came to me sometimes.
Okay.
What did you do?
So the first and foremost, what she said was a lie. The first day I was not in a big plaster. The first day I came to class, I actually missed the first day. See, she's lying. I actually missed the first day. So I came on the second day and I met all of them. But I realized with the first thing we did was to do the mock-up thing. So I realized she was good with mock-ups. That's why I went to her most of the time to help me with that. And I also learned a lot from her. So that's where it all started. And from the one-man training, we were working together and all that. And lo and behold, we were picked for the National Hackathon, and we are here. We are here as partners to work together to bring up something big. So that's basically what we are doing here, right?
Okay, so currently we have an idea. We have a couple of ideas, but then we'll have to go out for a survey, a short interview some people, and then get some solutions for our problems. Yeah, so that's what we are doing next.
So we'll be right back.
far so good. We've gotten some people to talk to. Really interesting. Their views and objectives that they think we should add to our systems, and then let's see how it goes from there.
Okay, so far they've expressed some concerns which we weren't expecting, and that's going to be helpful in what we are going to do. So I think it's a very helpful exercise that we are doing right now. Yeah.
Okay, we face a little bit of challenges. That's with the Sun app, and then everybody being in haste, so it's actually a little bit difficult getting people to talk to. But we are doing our best, and we hope we could get a lot of more people.
Yes, we are actually working on 3 ideas. One for tax, one for rubbish collection, and the next for a simple app that can help people get gas or water anytime they want. Yeah, and security too as well. So in terms of security, gas, water, anything they need, they can get in the comfort of their homes easily. That is what we're actually working on now. And it's been so good so far. So let's just see what happens.
Yes, and also we have the idea of making an app for kidnappings and these kind of crimes, so that in case you see somebody in danger, you can alert other people so that they can come to the aid of the person. Yeah.
Okay, so we are also dealing with the tax system. We know most of Ghanaians, especially the small businesses, don't even know how to register their business, and also they don't even pay tax, most of them actually. So from our interviews, we know most of them don't know the procedures to take in registering their business and paying tax. So we want to create a simple app which can take them through those systems, and then maybe in terms of payments and re-registering and stuff, they can do it easily at the comfort of their homes and just register their business. Yes, so that is what we are working on, those 3 ideas.
So we are back from our interview. It was very interesting.
Yeah. Spoke to a few people, got very excited. We had very exciting conversations with people. We had very insightful feedback from people, and people were able to give us and actually communicate their sentiments and ideas also. We got a lot of solutions from people depending on the questions we asked. We asked a lot of questions actually. So yeah, we've now realized our idea, and we
are still a little confused.
We're a little confused, but we'll figure that out. But we'll get to that aspect. So we are going to work on our idea. So at the end of it, bring a very innovative and very smart solution to the problems we've actually realized. Okay.
Of course, we are here to win and nothing less than that. We are taking this whole package back to Takrady. So expect our best, expect the best from us.
Yes, we can. Well, it's faith.
We are very, 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 very prepared.
That was amazing. Well, a lot of practice and sleepless nights has been put into it. So, yeah.
So, with whatever we've been taught, I want to train other people to get the acquired skills that I've gained here, and then also be able to make money out of it, because with money you'll be able to do anything that you want.
So I tell Ghana Tech Lab, all the people in here, that they are doing a great job. They should keep it up. And that they are doing great stuff, so they should just keep it up.
And Ghana Tech Lab has made it possible for us to come gather. This is our first ever hackathon, and it's cool being here.
They should watch out for us. we are coming to change the world. Yes.
And to Ghana Tech Lab, say thank you for the opportunity given us to participate.
They should also watch out and look out for big things coming out from Ghana Tech Lab, and that they should stay posted. That's all.
Today is the third day of the hackathon, and yesterday we ended with wireframes, but we didn't really complete, so we had to go on with that today. So we completed our wireframes for our mobile apps, and we started with our design requirements. So we had to identify some of the consumer needs, and then how we're going to measure, as in how we're going to make those needs, how we're going to meet those needs for the user. Yeah. And then we also did some research on competitor solutions. So we had to check out some advantages and disadvantages and some of the desirable features that our competitors have integrated into their apps. Yeah, and so we are currently working on flowcharts, as in app flows for our apps, how our apps are going to be structured, the pages, how the pages move from one stage to the other. So maybe I could move from the home page to sign up, but it should be the other way around. Yes, basically that.
We've been able to now draw a clear problem that we are finding a solution to. We found a solution, but we are still working on getting a very clear solution to that problem. And also, with what we've been able to do today is that we've now stated out clear functional design requirements for the solution we are bringing out, and we are also looking at other people's solution and trying to build upon those solutions to make our solution rather concrete than the other solutions out there.
It's a bit tough, yeah, because it's like you have to imagine the steps you go through and you put it on your paper. You don't have to miss a step. So it's a bit tough, but we're on it.
I'm Raphael Eliagbanu, and I'm from MySpace Hub. I'm someone who is very excited about technology, and I'm always trying to bring innovation into technology. So I go into Ghana Tech Lab National Mobile Application Training Program through a WhatsApp message my sister sent to me to try and see if I can come and pitch my idea and also learn more about my mobile training. So it can also help improve on my web application services that I've been building for people. So we had a local hackathon at our space, and it was quite a challenge when we started the whole thing. we were having difficulties when we were along the way. People started dropping off, and during the final day, I had a chance to showcase the app I built, and then the judges were okay with what I built, and then they chose me to come for the National Hackathon. My expectations on the hackathon is to build my idea with my team member and hope we get funding out there and change the world with our technology. And I would like to say thank you to Ghana Tech Lab for being able to groom me to what I want to be, and I think I'm seeing myself to be one of the best people in technology that I want to be.
My name is NP Andrew Satobra from Kumasi. I had the opportunity to train with Kumasi High. On getting here, we were introduced to design thinking. Thereafter, we were paired. The pairing, initially we thought the whole group from Kumasi would be in one group. However, we were divided in twos, and we were given a task to accomplish. Upon that, we are trying to bring an app that will bring opportunities in PDS bill paying system that will increase productivity in the nation. And we are poised in developing that app. Based on that, we had the privilege to go and engage with customers of PDS and the company itself. And upon our basic research, we came out with brilliant ideas that we believe will make the app more appealing and more accepting to the community of the nation. This idea will help people sit in the comfort of their homes to pay their bills. You can also report your faults, to even request a meter at your locations as well. We are very much grateful for such a great opportunity that Ghana Tech has made available unto us. In fact, I'm looking at the one-month training in Kumasi coupled with a week of hackathon. I believe it's a great gift that we can ever get, and I would entreat all and sundry to take such opportunities as they present themselves to better advance their careers. In fact, we are very much grateful to Ghana Tech. Thank you.
I'm Bismarck, actually an accountant, and I'm representing iSpace, and I'm here for the National App Hackathon. Okay, so after my service, I actually had a job or two, but then I really felt like they were not really my thing because I really wanted to do something that would be fulfilling. I've always had the passion to do programming, and I felt, and I think a friend posted the link to a WhatsApp group. I saw it, I'm like, okay, this is my opportunity. So I actually entered the training with zero background and all. But then I got there, and then I remember I had to spend 6 hours, 7 hours a day because I had to catch up. You know, these guys were really smart. And then God being so good, I made it. My expectations are, you know, I really know everyone here is really prepared. Everyone is poised for something great. You know, people are trying to cover up their work so that no one will actually steal their ideas and all. And then I think this is a good place to network. Aside the whole programming thing, I believe this is a very good place to network. And then you never know, because even if win or lose, I believe this is just a stepping stone. So coming from iSpace, I believe we were four guys, and so 2-2. I got paired up with my colleague, and then we're actually walking, and then we decided, okay, we saw this VIP station. I happened to study in Nigeria. I studied outside the country, and then I really see how the buses and the transportation are really organized and all. You know, everything is really in place, because you get to the station and then you know which buses are available. You don't have to wait and now be told, okay, bus 9 or something like that. Yeah, you know which buses are available, you know when they will leave. So if it's, let's say the bus is going to leave at 2 and then it's 2 and there are even just 3 people in the bus leaves. I think this thing would actually really help, because let's say it will help the passenger in a way that I think the passenger could actually really plan and organize their life. So, because imagine going to the station and then you have to leave your things and now go and book a ticket, and I think sometimes it's really, really inconvenient. So my friend and I thought of something. Why don't we start a transport management system that's really going to help this buses, not just the buses, but then any form of transport. That way, for the client, you can book your tickets online. You have a log book where you could see your previous travels. You could actually know the arrival times and departure times and everything. I believe that is also going to help. You could see how much you've spent on travels. Let's say if you're working for a company, maybe a travel and tours company, you will see that, okay, so for the first quarter, this amount of money we spent on travels and all. And then for the owners of the bus, you see how much is coming in, and then it will actually help, because I believe when there's no control, actually as an accountant, I know getting the figures for the accountant is quite difficult and all. But then this thing is really going to help the accountant. It's going to even help the GRA, because with the fixed revenue, they know, okay, we are going to charge 25% or 10% as income tax. So I believe, so that's what we actually decided to do, a transport management system. Sure. Yeah, I think our group has the potential to really, really do. I don't know what their expectations are, but then I believe we have what it takes. Understand? Because this, when we started this program, we thought it was just gonna be, but then the more we advanced, this thing was actually bigger than what we actually saw. So that's like, even without winning the hackathon, but I think I'm really gonna push through with this. Yeah. The design thinking thing, being an entrepreneur, I started some small businesses, and when we're talking about design thinking, I'm like, sample start businesses without even consulting service as in what the people like. It's like they build the business and they push it to the people before they actually realize, no, they didn't actually want. I'm like, whoa, this thing is even way beyond programming. It's even in there. So aside programming, I think the whole concept of the design thinking that we've been learning and how to pitch business, I think it's really awesome. It's really going to help us as entrepreneurs, programming or not. Yeah, so it's really been great. I would like to tell people out there that, sometimes they said poverty, the word poor is passing over opportunities repeatedly. We always say we want something to make us rich and all, but then these are serious opportunities that I believe people pay millions for, and then Ghana Tech Lab is offering this thing to us for free. I believe we had the iSpace thing, our space, we had the internet, we had everything for free. We didn't pay anything. Imagine this hackathon. You have been housed, you have been fed morning, afternoon, evening. That's it. Wow, that's really great. So why not? We are not paying anything for it. So just go learn something new. And to Ghana Tech Lab, I would say a very big thank you to you. I really pray that this thing really grows and grows and really extends, because seeing people from northern region and other regions, I'm like, whoa, even other African countries can actually benefit from this too. I really pray that this program doesn't stop. In 50 years to come, I'll still say, okay, I was part of the people who started this program.
Okay, so today we started by looking at flowcharts, and then we went from there. What it did with the flowcharts, we converted it to block diagram, and then we went from the block diagram to building mockups, and then they are going to translate the mockups to XD versions. So they are going to do all the design in a software so that they get the idea very well before they start coding. It's very important they do all that, because if they don't, they wouldn't see their idea clearly, and then they would go so far into prototyping and realize that they've done something wrong, or something doesn't fit where it's supposed to be, and then they have to go back to the beginning. There is a couple of jokes here and there between, first to begin, and then you also have to let them understand clearly why they need to do what you are asking them to do it, how it's going to help the process. Because if they don't understand what they are doing or how they can relate it to their end goals, then what are we doing there? Yeah, people are pretty hyped about what they are doing, because there are certain activities that usually take like 3 hours to do. It's taking them an hour to do, and some that will take more, it's taking them less. So I guess it's all good. So on the walls, what they have is the problem and the solution tree, and then we continued by adding their stakeholder analysis and their designs that they came up with. Everything went on the wall. So what we wanted to achieve with that was anytime they stood behind it, they should be able to see all the entire idea and where they are going with it. After today, they will be approaching the hacking phase. So what that means is that they will now have the tools and everything they need to now build the solution that they want to offer to the user. And on Friday, they will be ready to pitch, and out of the total number of teams here, the best 10 will be chosen to move forward to incubation.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Ashi. I'm a tech entrepreneur, and today I had the privilege of speaking to the National Mobile App Hackathon participants about basically preparing their pitch or crafting their pitch. So I took them through the basics or the fundamentals of how they craft their pitch, how they deliver their message, the things they need to do, the things they don't have to do, how they cite themselves, get prepared, and deliver the value that they are producing. Basically, how to help them to simply and effectively communicate what they are doing. So I'll say a pitch is basically a conversation with an audience. And the truth is that everyone who is honest to himself is nervous about public speaking. You can't hide that. And the greatest speakers of the world all started from one point. The Obamas, the Martin Luther Kings, the Gandhis and all that. They started from one point. But once you understand that a pitch is a conversation with an audience, then in as much as you are communicating with them, in as much as you are selling your business, there's a two-way communication. So you are talking about your body language, how you express yourself, how you connect with the audience, how you are able to make eye contact with a panel of judges. You have to be able to exude a certain level of confidence. You have to be able to craft your message, no matter how complex, in a simple but logical way. Okay. In my short interaction with them, or let me say lengthy because it was over an hour, I got to hear about the different problems they were looking at tackling. And I feel it's a very great initiative because they are tackling very pressing problems using technology. So issues of sanitation, healthcare, agriculture, climate change, emergency response, financial services, just to name a few. So in my interaction with them, you saw that there was this hunger and passion for most of them to basically build something they can be proud of. But then for some of them, they've only been focusing on building the technical aspects of their solution for now and have not really thought through how they communicate the value that they are providing. So my role or my responsibility was basically to help them achieve that. I'll say most of them are well prepared to do that, but they still need to smoothen some of the rough edges to be able to be pitch ready tomorrow. So I think tomorrow it will be a great opportunity for people to witness all the great work they've been putting in since Monday. And also I think most importantly, the ideas that will be developed here is very important that they are supported outside of here and to basically build their solutions and take them to market, not only with the cash prize that will be awarded, but how they are able to build a whole business out of it, a viable business which can be sustainable in the long term. Spend some time practicing. Find who can best communicate your idea. I understand some of you may be less public, or maybe you may be an introvert or something, but if you are able to communicate clearly and your teammate is not, just have that understanding that it's not about you, but it's about the team. Do you want to get the glory and lose, or you want to win the money and just be in the background? The bottom line is that you want to get the money, right? So do what is best for you and your team. So the bottom line is that stay humble, stay focused, keep winning, and most of all, trust the process. Thank you.
My name is Simon Okonam, representing Ohopin Academy in Northern Region, Tamale. And we are here in a group to work on an app we've named Waste Trap. The app is basically an app where it helps people dispose their plastic waste off, but makes money from it, which will further go to solve the problem of flooding. As we all know that one of the main causes of flooding is due to improper disposal of plastic waste. With our readiness for the pitch tomorrow, we are really prepared. Even though we are not done completely with our work, we are almost done, and we are hopeful and willing we'll be done before tomorrow morning. And we are really, really prepared and poised to do this and win with the idea we have, because we feel our idea is louder.
Hello, my name is Tingan Samuel, participant of the National Mobile Hackathon, representing the Northwest. We split ourselves into two groups. That is, in Akosia, we are working on a digital hospital where patients can access healthcare through using their mobile apps. For the preparation towards this particular event, we really prepared a lot. Sleepless nights of coding, and we are really prepared. We think we can win this particular competition.
I'm also Norte, and this is my partner, Jacqueline Asari. We are members of Group 3, and our project is basically an app seeking to unite farmers and then buyers, and to eliminate problems of storage and poverty, to say, amongst farmers. And right now we are about 70% done, hoping to be fully done by tomorrow and get ready for the pitch. We are anticipating. We are anticipating, and by hook or crook we'll get through.
My name is Isaac Bacha, and my partner is here, Belinda Ami. We are in Group 10, and we are working on a pharmacy app, an app that can help patients search for their prescriptions and then get them delivered to them at where they are, their locations. This idea came up because we observed that patients go to hospitals and they are given prescriptions to buy, and they have to roam from one pharmacy to another to be able to get the prescription. We are hoping that this app is able to solve such problems and also help patients and then pharmacies get the solution they want in the health field. On the general assessment of the program, I think I'm very happy to be here. The exposure it gives, the learning, the mentality we get, the fact that we're able to go on the field to make research. I think this is my first time going through such project, and I love programming, and I'm here. I think I'm having my passion and my dream come true. So I'm happy, and I thank Ghana Tech Lab for the opportunity. The pitch, like every pitch, you'll be a bit nervous because the competition, a lot of people are here who are competing for the grand prize. But then we are positive and we are working very hard. We are almost done with our mock-ups. We are sharpening our apps. We are not going to be sleeping this evening. We are working everything through the night, and by tomorrow we'll be the best. I believe in her and she believes in me, and we know we are going to be the best.
It's my first time doing this overnight hackathon, and I'm looking forward to enjoy it. Yeah, so speak to people, look at what other people are doing, and also work on my app too as well. That's the most important thing, so that we can win. That's basically it.
I will be your MC for the day. So you're all welcome here to Ghana Tech Lab Hackathon for 2019. Before we start, we'll call on our Executive Director in the person of Mr. Nelson to come and give us the opening remark. Let's welcome
him. You've been here from Monday through to today. Even before Monday, you were part of this program in your various locations, right from the northern part of the country to the southernmost location. And you've blazed through about 200 of you to make it to the final 50 at this stage. And you want to clap for yourself for making it to this stage. It's been very competitive. And as on Monday, as I welcomed you, we mentioned that we're looking for solutions that would address various challenges of the country through technology. So we going through this program not just for the fun of it, but we believe that as we build tech-enabled companies and startups, we should be able to, one, bridge the gap for digital solutions. There's about 1 million talents required to meet the US market just for next year. And we should be able to do some of these, train the right talent to eventually, as we begin to export other kinds of things, we should also export tech talent to the world and really address solutions in there and also bring revenue to the country. If we export tech talent to the world and they pay you even let's say $1,000 a month, and there's 200 of you out there, that's already a lot of money to the economy. And you come and spend the money in Ghana as well. So but beyond that, we want to build companies who are going to tackle various aspects of the society. There's agri-tech, there is fintech, there is edu-tech, there is health tech, there's everything tech. We want to build solutions that will be doing that. So we're happy you've made it to this stage. And from today, some of you would possibly you will have an eviction, as we call it, and have the rest of you going through the final incubation stage. We'll give you proof of concept grants to build businesses. But whatever stage you've gotten to, you have what it takes to take up a challenge through your solutions, through the skills you've acquired, and build a lasting business in technology. So welcome again to Ghana Tech Lab. Enjoy yourselves. We'll be listening later on to some of you pitch, and then we'll have the minister also speak to us as well. So in the meantime, just have your seats, calm down, pitch with confidence, pitch a solution, and tell us what you've learned throughout. Welcome again.
And the world of innovation. So your evaluation criteria, not just ones that is existing demand. something that no one has thought about that you think, because we don't always respond to existing markets, but you always can create your own market. So there should be a provision for something that will wow everyone, something that wow, an innovation that no one will ever thought about that. I think it's key, so that our young children will begin to know that it's always to look into the future, create markets we don't exist, create business we don't exist, and that's the way to. Because a lot of the apps and the tech innovation solutions that we are using were things that no one ever thought were possible. So maybe you need to perhaps get some marks for that as well, not just one that's responding to existing demand. Thank you.
I'm Great Darling from Upper West. I'm from very well from Upper West. So our initiative is to help report crime before time. So the security agencies that are connected with our app will have the requisite information before they report to the crime scene.
So the next will be Red Call. Let's give them a hand of applause as they come.
My name is Mahod once again, and my partner here is Ebia, and we are from Accra.
Okay, so let's go on to the next person. Let's call Diabetica. Diabetica, let's give them a hand of applause. Diabetica.
Our main purpose, we exist to technologically exceed our customers' need by putting smiles on their faces.
Oswald Norte, and this is my partner, Jacqueline Asare. The name of our app is Harmonica.
My name is Akisiba Martintos, and we are Warm App. It's an app that is basically designed to manage waste in our country.
That is but with this app, you will get, that is the market price for each commodity that is in the market when you click on the one. This. They also have U1. That is connected to your profile. You have transactional details about whatever you are doing. You also have one. You can find a buyer. Finding a buyer means you only want, that is, take a picture of your commodity. Then you put it inside there. Then automatically we will find a seller for you or something. That is somebody who is ready to buy. That is what we are going to do.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Abusuese from Hong, and my partner is Samuel Tingan, and we have our project is on metal, and we say your quality healthcare delivery and infrastructure solution.
My name is Andy, and this is my partner Rao. We are from iSpace in Accra, and we are here to introduce to you SwiftPay, a product we believe will change the face of payments as we know it.
Like she said, we are group number 10, and we are presenting an app called
public pharmacy.
So then this way DMB comes in. Our app is actually to help build a very organized and effective transport system. First, let's tackle the problem with moving all the way from home or Koforidua to book a ticket.
In accordance with UN's Agenda 2030, S-Life seeks to ease the stress in locating blood donors and also increase the number of donors. When the number of donors increase, the stress in locating blood donors in your vicinity will be very easy.
Services such as gas, you don't have gas in the night or where you don't have time to go to the house, so you can order on your phone for somebody to bring gas to you.
The person I'm bringing into my house is somebody I can trust, and your security checks out. So due to poor sanitation, which is mostly caused by improper disposal of waste, particularly inorganic waste like plastic, it chokes waterways or gutters, and that is how flooding comes to play as a problem.
We are friends from I-Code, Kafra, and Western.
So today being the final day of the first national hackathon, we've had our pitches, and I was tensed up at first, but after coming to stand here to actually pitch my business idea, I felt really relaxed, and I hope that my pitch went really well. I felt it went well, but if it went well with the judges, I hope that my team would win.
Okay, so personally, during my pitch, I had a problem with my machine, but then that's not the only issue. If I'm able to present my pitch graphically, I should be able to talk to let the people understand what I have. So I was able to tell the judges and then the people available my idea and the program I have designed. My machine freeze, so I couldn't present it graphically, but I believe it makes sense to them, and they're hoping for the best.
Was not easy. We were awake throughout the night. We did countless rehearsals to be able to meet the stipulated time that will be given to us. And God being good, today we went for, aside the fact that our app couldn't show on the screen due to some technical problems. But by the grace of God, we hope to make it through because I think we did great.
The experience has been enlightening. It went as we expected, but then there was a little bit of nervousness. I guess it normally happens. It normally happens, but then I believe we were able to get our point, our message across, and we wait to see what the judges think about what we presented.
For the preparation towards the pitching, we had sleepless nights. We did a lot of research and we prepared our slides too for the pitching. And how it went, it didn't quite go as planned, but I'm hoping for the best.
Okay, so in preparing for the pitch, I'm so prepared, but when I got here, I was very nervous.
But in all, I think I did something. I tried my best, and I know I came here to it. So even though I don't win, I've gained some skills that will help me develop my business plan later in the future. Peace out.
Alright, so yeah, we have gotten to the time where we get to hear our performance for today. Right? I'm using a performance for today. Our performance today. Doesn't mean that you didn't do well or not. That today this didn't go that well. Alright, so we are going to present a lot of money. Today the money is going to flow. What's wrong? Check, are you ready? Oh, wow. Let's go back. Right. Yeah. So, we are here to present, right? And we are going to start from the top 3. Let's say, we are selecting 10. Alright? Selecting 10. So, we start with the 10th team. Right? Then we have our judges and other personalities presenting for us. Right, so let's start this way. Who is the 10th team?
So the 10th team is Fade.
Fade.
So the next team is S-Live.
S-Live. Alright, let's get up for them. Let's get up for them.
I'm a Bagnesal Fuisa representing Brona Hafo region, grassroots, that is specifically. I'm very happy for winning this, that is Ghana First National Mobile App Hackathon. And looking at this award that has been given to me, I think this is a stepping stone for me to move ahead and make difference out from it. One thing, my app name, that is, in fact, the team name is Team Feed, but the app itself is the Zoo Feed. So with this, I'm just trying to use the app to bridge, that is to reduce post-harvest harvest loss. So looking at also this whole hub, it has made us to learn a lot. That is, and we have also been able to interact with different people from different areas. Ghana Tech Lab is really a place to learn and achieve your goals. Thanks to the e-Transform project under the Ministry of Communication and funds from World Bank, I can also start my own project.
My name is Akosia Frempon from Upper West Trading. Wow, he's on consult. So the 1 month stay in WA, we went through a whole lot of CSS, HTML, then React. So it was very tough because using 1 month to learn, it was mind-blowing in our head. You get home, you always have to take painkillers because, Charlie, you can't even sleep. But we did it and we got here as well. So To Ghana Tech Lab, we are thanking them for such a great opportunity, and we hope to learn more from them. And well, first of all, I'm rich. Well, I'm rich by going to project we are going to work hard in this project and come up to be the best and also serve our region.
My name is Bismarck and I'm representing iSpace Accra. Yeah, the journey hasn't been easy, but a very special one. In March, I saw a message on the church platform as in the youth ministry. Someone posted it there. Applied to Ghana Tech Lab. I just completed my service. I'm like, working for people, and it wasn't really my thing. I knew there was something else I had to do, something that would bring me more fulfillment. And then besides, I'd always had the passion for programming, but then I didn't know how to program. I had ideas I wanted to implement, but then no programming background. So I applied. I really took a chance and applied. So on Monday around 10 a.m. I hadn't done anything. On the 1st of April, that's the day the training started. I didn't tell anything, so I'm like, okay, let me call this guy and confirm if as I went to start it. And the guy told me, what I do in the house? The program starts today. So that was the beginning of this whole journey. I was going to class, and then my friends, they were all these tech-savvy people, and I literally knew nothing. They would keep mentioning Bootstrap and this and that, and I had no idea. Like, what are these guys talking about? But then after class, I had to spend 6 hours, 7 hours every day on my own practicing. So together with my partner, Benjamin Dazi, affectionately called Bill Gates, the only Bill Gates here. Yeah, and we were third in the maiden edition of Ghana's National Mobile App Hackathon. Thank you so much, Ghana Tech Lab. Thanks to the eTransform project and the Ministry of Communication and funds from World Bank and other partners, I can now start my own business. My life has really been transformed because now I'm my own boss.